Hi guys, this is Heidi stitching Faye back with another Flosstube. It's the same day, but I decided to do something different. I'm standing up because I want to show my framed, so far framed samplers and make a eye candy palooza and showcase my samplers and getting all the fun of the Sampler September. I'm gonna show most of them, not all, frame pieces. The big ones, heavy ones, or the ones that are really high up there. I have a very high ceiling. It's hard for me to get those. I need hubby's help, and if I don't, I don't want to take them down. So I want to show a lot of sampler finished, fully finished eye candy. So the first portion is gonna be all framed, then I'll put together with the other video that I'll show not framed stuff. So with the I'm not gonna talk too much. I'm just gonna show stuff. I did not pull the patterns out. I'll try to remember if any of them really someone wants to know. Maybe I can go look back of my other video. So this is just the Sampler September celebration my way. All the samplers that I stitched, and I will show all the projects I'm gonna start. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the newest addition to my collection, all the opening flowers, I believe, with tie needle and thread. 36 count winter brew, Vicky Clayton silks. And I'm gonna keep it longer so you guys can see it. Most of my frame, if not most of them, some don't, have a museum glass and spacers. It just, I live SoCal, we have a lot of fires, and the stink of the fire, even if it's not like in our neighborhood, I live, you know, close to mountains, sometimes we do get fires. It smells, starts smelling the fabric. So the ones that I value, I do put glass. All right, one more time. Okay. I apologize if I'm gonna come out of the frame. It's easier for me this way. Blackbird Designs, Salute to Abigail, 32 count, fabrics by Stephanie, long time ago, stitched with my own colors. Blackbird Designs, Feliz Navidad. Over here, I was supposed to put Mary over here, Merry Christmas, but that's Mary is her one of her family name. I was supposed to put my family name or something, but I thought it was Mary. Then I realized it says Merry Christmas, so it kind of designer's name and my name, but I managed to put my initials over there, so it's okay, and it's unique in its own way. It's regular Zweigart. It's not hand-dyed fabric, what you call it, platinum, 40 count, 1/2 DMCs, or hand-dyed floss, whatever I found, I put it there. Feliz Navidad with the Blackbird Designs. I did stitch a lot of Blackbird Designs before, and now it just, I know that designer before Flosstube. The ones that I'm stitching now, a lot of them I had to find out from the Flosstubers. So a lot of designers I'm finding out, like hands across the sea, I figured out from the watching Flosstube. So many of them are, I'm new, so it's like 2-3 year old, like needle, no, now what is this? Oh my God, it will come to me. So anyways, this is Mary Motesh needlework press. That's embarrassing. Okay, 40 count needlework press. And this is 40 count Nirvana by Needle and Flax. And DMCs. I would say it if I stitch today, which I might do it one day, I would have used silks, because look at the dress. Imagine if I had the silk, silk has a shine. I think this kind of design would have benefited from the silk stitching, which is okay. I can still do it one day. Okay, Mary Motesh. Carrie Chow samplings. Oh, Glade something. Oh my god. Some people are not gonna be happy with this video because I'm not gonna give names and stuff. Carrie Chow samplings, 40 count, antique white linen, DMC floss, and Glade, something Glade. Oh my god, it's there, it's right there. If I turn off the video, I know. And I was supposed to put everything one of these days I am, but I haven't. So that's why you want to write down, people. Don't be like me. I do know it is Stitch 2024 finished. Oh, I do want to apologize for the previous video I already uploaded. You're watching it has a weird lighting on my face, on my stitching, and I was talking a little bit muffled because my daughter was doing her work before she had to go to school, so it was but I didn't want to redo it. So I'm like, oh, if people want to skip that video, that's fine. You can just watch this one. Glide, I want to say glide tiding, but it's not true. It's okay. We're gonna move on. You know what's good? Because I put down the girl's name. My name is Margaret Doyley. So this is everything called for, except called for DMCs. It was exclusive to Kitten Stitcher, 40 count, 1/2, and it's still in her shop. I seen it. I wish I waited and later on she put it also with the silks, and I'm like, oh, I want it with the silks. But anyways, no whining, Heidi. I love those flowers. Okay, so this design, I do like stitching people, and this design, I had everything I like. The little girl and the flowers, flowy flowers and stuff. I loved it. The only thing I added is all of her initial. This one I switched to mine. That was the only change I did. The fabric is a little bit yellowish color. It is called for, so if you have the pattern, you know what is the fabric. One more time. Hands across the sea samplers, if I did not say that. This one is another Carrie Chow samplings. It could be Kathy Barrick, either Carrie Chow sampling or Kathy Barrick. And this one is, do we have a name for Sarah Spur? Sarah Spur, called for DMCs, 40 count antique white fabric, 1/2. Let's bring it closer. I love those tiles. I think that was the main reason I stitched the tiles. For every sampler, I find the reason that I'm loving it, and that's the reason I might get it. You know, like one, I think it has to like, whoa, I like this. Like over here, this guy and this. It's Birds of the Feather, Happy Hearts. See, this one doesn't have a glass, but I wish I put it. And this is picture this plus 36 count, 1/2 DMC. The one that I use a lot, it's gonna come to me. Ale. This one I wrote down. Wow, miracle. I wrote down information. Yeah, so happy hearts. You come closer. This tile. They have similarities, don't they? So, birds of the feather. This one is a Blackbird Designs. I have sent this before. It's escaping me. The fabric is 40 count. That's all I know. I have to write down. Oh, the floss is DMC as charted. Okay. I'm not sure if this is a sampler, but I put it because Eve, I put it with my sampler piles. It's La-Di-Da Eve, E-V-E. Eve is her pattern name. And I stitched this 40 count taiko with the, I tried with the DMC. They don't match. I had to get the MPIs. And this pattern introduced me to MPIs and the obsession with MPIs. Eve, mother of all living things. Pattern is no longer with me, so please don't ask for it. Okay. Apologize for my being up close to the camera. Okay, Mother's Garden, Blackbird Design. Again, taiko. Picture this plus 1/2. My own silks, and except the pink is hand dyed floss. This one is a what remains from Blackbird Design. Again, I should have put the glass, I did not, but we worked on it. It's Victor's work, color called for 40 count, but it's the old dye lot, or old fabric. It's not Zweigart base. I'm gonna be honest, this one 1/2 did not give me the coverage I was looking for. But I love the results. I did dedicate this to my mom, Rosa. I should have put her, I don't know. For some reason, I feel weird putting her year of death and the birth because it's so close. She died young, so I usually don't put her dates, but it is for her. Sorry if I'm making someone sad. Okay, Birds of the Feather. I call it the Lollipop Sampler, but this is actually Birds of the Feather Blackbird Design, aka Lollipop Design. And I worked on it with the code for DMC 1/2. And I did change this color. It says to be 2 red birds, another Flosstuber. God, she just had a baby. Congratulations. New Hampshire stitcher. It's her idea, not mine. And I run with it. IA1812 Northumberland design. Let me see. DMC, called for DMC floss, 40 count, extrude design fabric, 1/2. This pattern was really difficult. Do you see all the mistakes? That's how the pattern comes. And I stitched all the mistakes, but I was a little bit done with it by the time I finished it, but I do like the finished results. All right. I just remembered a couple more, so I'm gonna stop and put those away and bring some more. Okay, so I'm back for a couple more. I decided this girl really needs more than one take. Elizabeth Furness, Hands Across the Sea Samplers, and I really love this design. And if I can show every time my videos and it's not that heavy, I would have, but I put a chair and I climb up for this. I love her. Vicky Clayton Silks, 1/2, 40 count, extrude design fabric. I'm gonna put it like this because it is heavy. It has a glass. The frame is Michael's and the guy did awesome job. And I'm moving this is like right now my iPod is on top of the 1, 2, 3, 4 books. So, you know, because I'm standing up, so it's very iffy a way of doing it, but you know, hey, I have to showcase my pretties. Elizabeth Furness, Hands Across the Sea. I know I'm moving around a lot, but hey, I am showing a lot of cute stuff, right? Okay, so this one I stitched within a year, this huge thing, because I was obsessed with this project. I still am. And I love it. Okay, my hands. All right, so that's one. This one is close to her. And this is not a museum glass. They told me they put it, but it wasn't, but whatever. Apple and the Pear, Hands Across the Sea. See, yeah, you can tell it's not museum glass. And I did some changes. I did talk about it, like I think there was a leaf missing, or like the lines and stuff. This one is Blackbird Designs, America, something America. I love it's 32 count, 2/2 with my own hand dyed floss, and I love the colors I chose. I love the green especially. You know what? The green is the silk 6 for you silk. And this one is purplish blue color mixed dye work. I know, and this is the watermelon something. Last year I was obsessed about that color, and I've been using all my patriotic that color. I had a whole bunch of skins, but I bought them and I was using it. Okay, so Blackbird Designs, and let's see. This is a Hands Across the Sea Samplers. I'm gonna call it Greek Sampler, but the name you can read it here. I'm not even gonna attempt to say it because I can't. So my lovingly called Greek Sampler, Hands Across the Sea. It's from the very first red box, Letters from Europe box. I was lucky enough to get it. I am keeping my patterns. I'm not getting rid of them. I love them so much that I feel like I can stitch more than once. This one is gonna be stitched because we have Greek background, my mother's side, and I'm thinking of giving one for my sister, or she can stitch her own. She knows how to stitch, so it's very beautiful samplers. And I'm planning to stitch each and every one of them. This is Upside Down Red Rhapsody, Rosewood Manor. Oh, I also have, okay, never mind. We're gonna limit to whatever I showed right now, because when I get excited about cross stitch, my whole house gets a mess, becomes a mess. Red Rhapsody, I am gonna bring it closer. So far, as you guys noticed it, this one and this one are my only red samplers. So those are the only red samplers, but I am planning to make more of them, right? I'm almost finished with one. I don't know if I should show in this video. I might show it because I am gonna show where I am, because end of this month I'm gonna do recap of what I stitched, and I wanna include that one in that video. So right now I have 2. End of this month, fingers crossed, I'm gonna have 4. I have 2 that are very close to finish. All right, so I'm gonna stop again, put those away, and show finished, not framed finishes. Okay, so this is another portion of my videos where I'm gonna show finished. This is parade, I guess, all finishes, fully finishes. I don't know if I like that Eve over there, so I just readjusted my design, my frames the way I put it, but I'm questioning my decision. Anyways, it's not the time while I'm recording to make decisions. I'm gonna do finished, not fully finished, and if I'm a little bit spacey, it's around 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock. I haven't eaten yet, and I did exercise in my shopping and stuff, so if I'm a little bit spacey, sorry. I just want to do it before everybody comes home. So all right, finishes, not fully finishes. Did I say it 1,000 times? Yes, I did. 36 count linen, picture this plus blackbird design. I wanna say this is Abbasidurian. I don't know, but it is a blackbird design. I know that one. 1/2. The flosses that I like, and this one is for my father's side of the family, dedicated to. This one is blackbird design, 32 count. It's a old wigs fabrics. It's a see-through. See, you can see my arm through it. It's a Christmas garden, I think. If I go behind it, you won't see it. Okay. I forgot the boards, so I'm not gonna go back for that. Blackbird designs, a wavy ride. Again, I'll go behind it. I don't know, I put this with the samplers, but is it a sampler? Feels like a sampler because it's blackbird design, but this one might be questionable, but hey, it's a pretty cross stitch, right? We like pretty stuff. I did finish this last year, maybe. One of these days it's gonna get framed. It's one of my favorites. Hands across the sea samplers. Alice M. Tippett. 40 count, 1/2, called for DMCs. With tie needle and thread, 32 count, 2/2, 1/1, some areas like over here and here. With tie needle and thread, and the name Hannah Ann Wallace, I think. This was very popular when it came out that year. Everybody was stitching it. It's so cute. Alrighty. Hands across the sea samplers. Mary Snow. 40 count, antique white Zweigart linen with a cold for DMC floss. Mary Snow, Just None. I put it with the samplers because A to Z, and it says motifs. It's not the you know, conventional hands across the sea kind of samplers, but I feel like it is a sampler, so I do put with the sampler category. And when I am separating and hanging them on in my closet, I have more cross stitch FY in my closet than clothes. This one goes with my sampler hanger. Isn't that pretty? Look at this. Just None. 32 count and 1/1, 2/2, long stitch, back stitch, all the specialty stitches that Just None can throw at you, they do. With hands across the sea samplers are Sherrod. She is the 82-year-old stitcher. That fascinated me. That's why I got this pattern. Kitten Stitch. It used to be Kitten Stitcher exclusive, but you can get it anywhere now. I think I changed the green. Everything else, I look at the cover page and matched it to cover page. Everything else is as called for, DMCs. Hands across the sea sampler, 40 count, 1/2. Scarlet Leather. I always forget Scarlet Leather and Scarlet House. And thank you to viewers. Let me know when I finished it. I think over here I missed it. 2 places I missed it stitching. They let me know, and I was able to fix it. Oh, I have 2 more. Never mind. You know what? We're gonna finish. I keep, when I turn on the video, then I'm like, oh, I have a couple more here. Oh, I have a couple more there. But like, this video is never gonna be finished if I do that. Scarlet Leather. So my collection is gonna get bigger, but it's not as big as some sampler stitchers that stitched all their lives. But I am enjoying the whole experience. I love it, and you'll see more of it. I do stitch everything, so I'm more eclectic stitcher than a sampler stitcher, but I do enjoy my samplers. So right now I'm gonna do zippers, open and close. I'm gonna show a couple of them that are calling me, and I am gonna work on for Sampler September, and I have a whole bunch of patterns I'll go through, and I'll see how long this video will take. I'll now show some of the stuff that I'm gonna start. I already started the Scarlet House one, so I am on a roll. I want to do something crazy like start 15 or something. So Scarlet House. This one, everybody stitched it. At one point was very popular. I loved it, but you know, sometimes you have to wait for everybody else to stitch, then you make your decisions. It's a lot of stitching, a lot. Oh, it's not 1/1 because last night, first time I stitched with Swarzafin, and I do believe now on all my 1/1 one's gonna be Swarzafin. I did mention it, I think, on my last video that I ordered from 1 to 3. I was gonna order a whole bunch of them, but the computer said they only had 2 in their stock, so I ordered last 2, but they might get more. Hobby House has a 2. So far I know, I'm sure Arik has it. This is Reflected Soe. This is one of the finishes I want to do for some Sampler September finish. This was exclusive for Kitten Stitchers box, admin box, Christmas box, the big one. So it was from there, but it's going to be available She said it in her letter that everything that we see in that box, after 1 year, designers will release them. 36 count Arnar Espresso, 1/2. Yeah, I didn't choose the right time of the day, but you know, this is the best time I can make a video. This is the end, turns around, so I want to say 78%. I'm guessing because I'm doing with the paper. It's done. It feels like a French sampler. This one is so cute. Good things. This is not conventional sampler. This is more of cutesy stuff that I like also. Birds of the feather. I got the kit. I cut down the fabric. It was taking way too much, so I have a bunch of fabric for other projects. I cut down and I put it with the samplers because all the alphabets. Love it. This two I'm gonna pull outside, just leave it outside. I'm committed. That's what I want to say. Words, they escape me. And I was kid, if I would get hungry, I would start crying. Now I just get spacey. Charlotte Warlington, 1838. Needlework press. This was one sampler that was most sold in that Facebook group. They offered it 3 times. Actually, I was not in a group 1 because I was like, no, it's too much. I have too much. Then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have a FOMO if I don't get it. I did get it second time, which was with the Wix dye work by the Zweigart based fabric with the MPI silks. But I do think they did re-release the 3rd time. But the way I understand from other floss tubers, please don't quote me, the designer so far has did not indicate that she wanted to release to general public. I think she should, but you know, like the Blackbird designs, I really appreciate that they re-released it. Primitive needle, the daughter is PDF releasing the samplers and stuff. I think it's awesome when they are making available to a new group of people that might have not seen it. So far I have this one, this much. So mine is MPI. You see some people, periwinkle stitcher, hey, I love your videos. Sean, nicest person, like she used to sometimes we message and stuff, so on the comments as Sean, and she is stitching with what did I want to say, spaciness. She's stitching with the Wix dye work floss. So if you guys look at it, hers has movement because Wix dye work has highly variegated floss. I'm doing the MPI, and if you guys see, the grass is more stationary, is that the word you want to say? But it says the last. Yeah, her videos are must-watch videos. I love her videos so. And let's see, what else do I have? Mary Hill. I guess it's a needlework press also. Yeah, I guess last year I started a lot of them. So I was gonna finish this. I wanna stitch this. Queen stitches. I did practice. I got it one of the birds of the Blackbird designs. I did put some queen stitches. I do not care for it. So I decided instead of waiting and contemplating, I'm gonna do eyelets. And I'm just gonna go with it because I love these animals. I love this flower. I do not like the queen stitch. So I don't have a lot of practice. I know there are a lot of tutorials and I did watch it, but it's just not my jam. So why even, oh God, I want to sneeze. That's embarrassing. Excuse me. Okay, it's a 40 count. Seraphim Old Stationery. Oh, I talked about old stationery. What a beautiful sampler fabric. You guys, this is gorgeous sampler fabric. And it's not a big one. 1/2 with the cold 4 hand-dyed floss. This one is Maria Clark. Needlework press again. But this one, I do want to work a little bit. I don't have a lot with this one. I'm hoping to get to this awkward lady. Reindeer is the main one. I like it, character. And I think the writing is 2/2. No, 1/2. Yeah, it's regular writing, so it's not 1/1. I did get this from Kitten Stitcher. I seen it on clearance in her site. I'm not sure if it's a wide release, but I know in her webpage you can find it. Beautiful, and this is the antique. So I want to finish a lot of these small ones or close to finished ones because I want to start a bunch of them. I don't mind having a lot, I really don't. But I do enjoy, as you guys can see from showcasing my finishes, I enjoy it. Even if it's not framed, I enjoy it when it's finished. And I can just take them and look at them and I get happy. Shakespeare's Paddler, Ragamuffin 2, but I do have the one. I have a couple of them, Shakespeare's Paddler. I have another one, it's really similar to this one. I think it's in my basket over here. If not, I'll show it next time. And this is Times Go By. Seraphim linen 40 count 1/2 with all the cold 4 silks. Let me just put this behind, maybe that would help. I just didn't want to go back for the board. Nah. We're just gonna work with this. I like these soft yellows and stuff. Needlework Press has one that 1 year she did a calendar with it. It's all roses, light soft pink roses. That one is also very pretty. Reminds me of this one, so that's a must too. Maybe not this year because I don't think I want to start that many needlework presses. I think I have enough. I want to little bit separate my, although I tend to, if I see a designer or something, I get used to it, the way they design or the colors, and I have enough of those flosses, I tend to gravitate to that designer. But I do love a lot of varieties, and I do want to make myself stitch more different designers, different companies, like Hands Across the Sea company. I love it, but I do want to stitch others besides Hands Across the Sea. This is a Ann Johnson. This is exclusive to Traditional Stitches, Canada. This one, I'm way here. I got kind of stuck, but this is my favorite part of the design. I did purchase the, like I said, 1/1. I am gonna use this because over here it's 1/1. Over here is 1/1. Let me see. And the fabric is quite dark, so might be that's why I'm kind of slowing down, but it's gorgeous. What is the fabric? It is New Johnson Traditional Exclusive Tikiti Boot Tabby Cat Linen. It says 2-inch margins. This is more than 2-inch margins, but anyways, Tikiti Boot Tabby Cat Linen. Say it fast, that one, huh? And this is what I have. The house has almost the entirety of the house is uneven stitches. I think that's the reason why I got slowed down and then I moved on, but I am loving this design. Love, love, love. Oh, this is gonna be so gorgeous once it's finished. And this is DMCs. Called for DMCs with the called for fabric. It's gorgeous. Most designers, I can tell only like 1 or 2 designers, they don't give substitution with dye needle and thread. I love her designs, but she doesn't give the DMC substitutions. But most, if about 90% of designers, they do give DMC alternatives. And in my experience, they all work well. Mathilde. And I call this one lovingly my French alphabet because the box said that she would want to go all the other European countries, and instead, so she chose sampler from each country, like Greece, France, Wales, Italy, I think Austria. There's a whole bunch of them. England, of course, Irish. So 36 count, 1/2, Saralge, called for Saralge. What else? This is Hug Bristle, needle and flax, 36 count. The only thing I can let you know, you need 2 blues if you're doing 36 count, 1/2. You might even need a 2 for the 40 count because I'm doing 1/2, and I was frugal. I was very careful, and I used like until it was this much before I threw away the floss. But still, it was not enough. So I had to get the small amount just to finish this part. I love it. So this is my number to finish. It's gonna be finished this year. I'm not gonna roll over next year. This one is gonna go to my finished sampler wall. Even though it says blue, right? It's gonna go on my red sampler wall. A commenter was saying she was getting dizzy watching my videos. I'm sorry. It's not professional. It's just I'm sitting in my living room and I'm showing patterns and stuff. So for this one, after I finish that, I'm gonna start this. I think this is the Italian, right? Okay, I'm gonna read when I'm not in front of the camera. So, and I'm doing Saralge, 36 count, hug bristle, and I'm gonna use 2916, which is called for, because I think it is just absolutely beautiful. Excuse me, I should get water, right? And I do have 2 flosses. So yeah, I'm gonna zip it so I don't lose my silk. Oh, this is my favorite. So I use these bags. I have 100+ projects. If I buy all the project bags, I rather buy patterns of silks and stuff. So I don't have a lot of project bags. I was gifted a couple of them, 2-3 of them, so I use them, but mostly I use Amazon bags. I'm okay with it. Jessie Chalonor, 1904. This is exclusive to Arik needlework, and I'm using everything called for, and I'm doing the bright one, and love this muted one too. Maybe a couple of years later, when I'm like done with this excitement of stitching this, I might just go back and stitch again, because this is so good. Mason linen. This pattern is making me get obsessed about samplers. 1/2 Saralge. My I do enjoy working with Saralge because of the softness, thickness, easiness, shine. I don't know, I like it. I do get them out of the bag so they are not ironed. Oh, this is so pretty. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. This one also, I was like, no, I don't want it. And I'm like, what are you talking about? The moment it's gonna be out of print, like the traditional stitches one, you're gonna regret not having it. So I got it, but I hope they don't have exclusive. I like it when the designers, because I don't go any retreats yet, and as you know, exclusives, I do want to stitch them too. So I like it, even if I have it in pattern, I do wish they can make it available for others, because I do like to see other people stitch it too. This one is a Queen of May 2024, Hannah green. And this one has a leg side linen. I did say it right. Okay. And 40 count, 1/2 Vicky Clayton silks. And so far I have this much done. Ooh. Let me see. So this is the top. I came up and turned around, so this is as high as it's gonna get. It has a beautiful grass. Like this border is 4 of them, 2 green and 2 yellows. Over here it says like 1, 2 light, dark green, dark yellow, light yellow. So that's the hard, that's kind of makes it hard, because once I go, then I have to go again, 3rd time, 4th time. I love the grass, the way it looks, the silks. Do you see the silk? Like I was showing Mary Motesh, I did with the DMC. It looks beautiful, but I think with the silk, I'm bring it closer. You see the shine. I don't know. Can you see the shine? Like it has a glossiness. It's beautiful. This is I see, like after I finish this one, Jessie, I feel like I'm gonna make this hand across the Hannah is gonna be my the one that I'm gonna concentrate, but I wanna do first the older one before I start. Is that all? Okay, so those are the ones I'm gonna work on, or at least even if I see I'm not making it all the way, I'm gonna put 100 stitches just to say I did it. That's what my plan is. So this video has a lot of zippies too, so sorry. Emmeline Purnell, the roses. I love the border too. I love. First I thought I'll stitch only the thing, like Aunt Thomas. First I stitched the middle and I'm like, it's gorgeous, and I have the bird, but then I'm like, but I like those roses too, so I end up stitching everything. Oh, I was gonna say first Aunt Thomas, then Jessie, then her, on what is this name? Ann Johnson is gonna be the third or fourth priority that I'm gonna concentrate from Hands Across the Sea. But this is, everything is cool. I love it. I got the 36 count because, no, 46 count, sorry. I got the 46 count Legacy Linen Thai iced tea because I decided to get the 103. And I feel like 103 is thin. It's preference, like Saralge, I think is too thick for 40 count, but I do stitch them. So it's like a preference, there's no rule. My opinion, 46 count looks better, so I got the 46, and it kind of slows me down, 46, but I do want to stitch. So, and it's not a big one. So I'm going back and forth. I'm gonna stitch this one. And when you ordered from them, they did send you this also as a gift. I'm practicing also with the bags, but I'm not showing anything. I haven't worked on the nice fabric, but I'm not showing anything unless I feel like it's okay to show project bags. See how I speak middle of the sentence and I expect people to know what I'm talking about? You guys must be psychics. This is gonna be a long video. Sarah Miltrop. And I got the Vicky Clayton silks. I'm gonna do with the Hawthorne also, 36 count, no, needle and flax, but I'm not sure yet what count I'm gonna use. Where should I put this? I'm gonna have a lot of cleaning to do today. You know what? I'm just gonna show for 30 more minutes because I think I have 30 more extra minutes of showing my finishes. Then I'm gonna stop, whatever it is. So it's not gonna be my entirety of the collection. It's just 30 minutes of what I can show. So Jen Hopkins. I got the Jen Hopkins is gonna get the Lenten Linen. I'm thinking that one, but I might just go a little bit darker. I put Lenten, but I think I want to go a little bit darker, like Fox and Rabbit, hug bristle kind of thing. And I have the DMCs kitted up. Let's see what I have here. Oh, okay, this is a kit. This is a vintage Meadow Lakeside linen with the Lakeside linen. Oh, that's beautiful. Innocence, 1840. So, has 1/1. I'm looking forward actually right now to stitch 1/1. I try not to get it out of the plastic bag, so I'm already making a lot of noise, not to make more than I need to. This one looks like close to Shakespeare's Peddler one with the color Saralge. And if you guys want to see a finish, Lisa, hi Lisa, I love your videos. Lisa from Kindred Stitcher, she's finished it, and I think she sold it to me. I got influenced by her stitching. Susanna Milan, this is one of her older ones, so she has Saralge and DMC. She doesn't have 103 on this one, but the newer patterns, she has 103 as an option. I hope she does it with MPIs too. I'm an MPI girl. I do love Saralge, but I love MPIs. And this is Martha Vamsi. Mathilde, no, it's different. Martha came, no, white mustard. I think I chose my own fabric. Yeah, and I did choose the Vicky Clayton silk. Oh, this is so pretty. I think it looks good for this fabric. Don't you guys think so? I think it does. So this is what I'm gonna stitch. I think this is a bag I purchased from 1884 Stitchery. She purchased it from another, I think they are gently used bags, I think, or I don't know. I got it from her shop. She had a whole bunch of them from her collection and I got it. It's pretty and it's all girly for Martha. Sometimes, every time she brings different stuff, 1884 Stitchery. I do like her shop. Twice I found a very nice Mill Hill kit that I was looking for, and she was selling reasonable price. I thought that was nice. I was able to get it without breaking a bank. Rose Hill from Samplers and Pink Hips, Dessinage. This, I wanted it from the moment I saw people stitch. I think it was exclusive. So I have cold foam. I don't think that's the cold for, but I do think it really works for this one. But I did go kit it up with the cold for Wicks dye work because I feel like this barn, it kills me. It's beautiful. I felt like the colors need to be the way it's shown to have that effect. And the fabric, I felt like I had enough fabric to not purchase a fabric. This one, I was gonna start instead of the one that I showed before. What was it? I showed my last video start as September 2nd. But I found out I'm missing 4 saralges. I was all gonna start and guess what? I'm missing this green. I have the other one or 2146 saralge. So if you do 103 it's 274, or if you do DMC 3011. But 3011 and 2146, they don't look the same in this case. My 3011 looks different. Anyways, I have almost all except -4. I'm gonna get it, and oh, that's so pretty. I think Jane from Attic, one of her videos, older videos, bless her heart, she passed away. She was talking and she said this is one of her favorite patterns, and I thought she described it such a beautiful way that I end up buying it after watching her video, and I have not stitched it, and shame on me. It is so beautiful. So this is like not old pattern. I don't know when I watched the video, that's when I got it. And let's see what I have here. Oh yeah. So I got this way, but I think they have a booklet. No, this is different. Never mind. Yeah, this is the book too. I have this one. Sarah Stitchy Spot inspired me. So it says red, but I think she was talking about the pinkish color. I have a subtle shade, pinkish color. I got it from Attic, a Hank. And I think a Hank will be enough. It's like a rose pink. I want to start with that. And I have a 40 count Cedar River linen scrimshaw with a soft pink. I feel like it's gonna look good. I do feel like it. So I have the Hank. I didn't put it because I want to force myself to finish the French alphabet and those two before I start now the red samplers. I have only 2, so I need to add more. Oh, This one was exclusive. I did not get it. Then I regretted it and I had to wait a year to get it. I got it from the designer site, and she kits it up and sends you everything. So I got it like this. The fabric looks way darker than I saw in a picture, but the picture I know deceiving. And she sent a substitution. I believe she said Antique Rose by Gentle Art being on back order with no delivery date available. This kit uses classic colorwork wild berries as a substitute. So very thoughtful. So I know when I get to the Antique Rose, which I think I have it, but I can do it with the wild whatever it says, strawberry berries. Someone has to tell me to go eat food. When my husband watches these videos, he also commented like, you didn't eat it. He's so funny when he starts watching it, and like when he's on a trip, he puts it on a background and I can hear my voice background while he's doing his stuff. This is the one kitten stitcher that I'm saying is close to the ragamuffin too. This is gorgeous too. So I have 3 kitted up, fully kitted up. A kitten stitcher, Shakespeare's Paddler. And I have close to that one finish. I have 2 pillows, the red Pennsylvania pillows finished, but I have not yet finished any of project from Shakespeare's Paddler, and I am determined to have at least 1 or 2 finished from this designer because I do love her work. This is Halloween, we don't need to see that. This one is needlework press. So I don't think I'm gonna start this one. I have like about 10 needlework press projects. So I do need to complete a couple of them before I pick this up, but I got the Vicky Clayton silk and beautiful. I do not have a fabric because I don't want to commit to fabric until I'm ready to start. But look at those roses. It's beautiful. I think I spoiled myself. I need to start stitching more on DMC. This is yes. I mean, I'm gonna stitch that one too, but it's not a sampler, and I wanna make it exclusively sampler video. Scarlet House. So I recently been stitching or purchasing a lot of Scarlet House, and you will see more of her design stitch. It just, you know, every couple years tastes change, styles change, you get influenced by people you watch and admire. So Scarlet House, I think this is a Mason linen too. Oh, it's so beautiful, people, with the Vicky Clayton silks. Look how beautiful this white will look. If I see a car, if my son is gonna come, I need to wrap it up. This is for next video. This one is needlework press again, and this is kitted up with DMC. But I'm thinking the grass area, I'm thinking DMC might not shine because it has a lot of grass. So I don't know. I have a DMCs and I like most of them, but I'm thinking going Vicky Clayton silks. I'm not gonna go Sarolje because it's gonna be too expensive. Out of the silks that I use, Sarolje is one of the expensive ones. Belsoe color work, that's a more high-end silk. So I'm gonna just go with her design. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. This is Christmas. I guess I did not go through them before I brought over. Oh no, the zipper is broken, this one. Oh yeah, it's gorgeous. And it says more than one project. GH 1857. So I did 1, 2, 3 stitch. I did select all and I purchased it. And I got double of all the floss because I did not realize it was asking for 32 count 2/2. So I have enough to not only finish my project, I have enough to finish all the small ones because genius me did not check why they were saying you need like this ridiculous amount of it, tarragon. So if I purchase all the tarragon, oopsie, I did not look before I clicked. And I'm using Legacy Linen 37 count Russian tea cake, one of my favorite colors. Very neutral, very easy going color and easy for my eyes. Again, needlework press. Oh, look at the antique. So pretty. I like the tomatoes. Those are tomatoes, right? I feel like they are tomatoes. So this one, I do have the Vicky Clayton silk. If I cannot help myself, I will start it. So pretty. I do not have fabric yet. .40 counted flannel flower fox and rabbit. I can get my hand to it, but I usually do not use the cold form. I don't know why, but I don't. This one for sure. This is gonna be one of the 5 stars or 15, one of the 15 stars or 5 stars. I'm gonna at least do the border or something. Look at the bird. I love that bird. The sampler, Northumberland sampler, I chose because of the bird. So this one has the same bird. Not exactly the same, but the style. I have all the cold fours and 40 count X2 design lamb's wool with a 3-inch extra fabric. So I gave myself quite a bit playroom for this. It's beautiful. It's a must. I have it. I purchased it, so why not? Well, what if one day I won't be able to stitch anymore, so I have to donate them to someone, right? It's gonna be sad. Might as well, if I have it, I want it, they call me, I'll stitch them. If I cannot frame them, I'll just put next to me and I'll enjoy them. Hands Across the Sea. This is the PDF. They did not have it. That's why I got the paper copy for both of them. It's a little gem. If you can get the PDF, get it. But I have the paper copy. I got some Vicky Clayton silks I put together, some DMC's called for, and I substituted a color because I felt like the words can use this prettiness. It's 1/2. It says eyelids, and this, you see the grass? There's a direction. I'm gonna see if I can. If not, I'm just gonna go XXX. After all, it's a cross stitch. All right. Another one I love, love, love. I might just start this because this one and the needlework press one are similar, or Sweet Humility. But I have not yet finished any projects from this designer as well. I collect her charts. I like Hands Across the Sea. I genuinely collect her charts. Not all the designers, but I do hers. For some reason, I have not yet started. Oh, I got the MPIs. Yeah, I can say MPIs are luscious. Even touch. Okay, this is a must. It's a big one though. Look how big it is. And it asks for pecan butter Lakeside linen, which she did not have, otherwise I would have bought it. 40 count, 259 by 265. I think I got sugar something Lakeside linen. It deserves a Lakeside linen. MPIs. What is this? Oh yeah, this one I got it from Attic. One time I was able to get there. I will go to, I'm trying. It just right now it's not the right time for me, but I will go to retreats and stuff one day. I got the silks called for, except this one is their conversion, the Attic conversion. No, actually 3 of them are Attic conversion. 3 of them are called for. Handwork sampler. I saw her, and oh, you guys, if you like Mary Motesh, almost identical. So I do like to stitch when I see close to each other style and stuff. I do like to stitch them. I think for me it's not repetition. Mary Motesh and her, it's like if I put next to each other, the grass is more blue-green, but other than that, they are twins, and I like them. The fabric, do you see I have the fabric already measured, and I don't need that much. It's a small one. I need to stitch this. Dirty Teacup needle and flax, another beautiful fabric. So I don't know, I haven't checked it since she opened the Patreon, but I was able to in the past go get a whole yard from her shop. You wait for 6 weeks or whatever time frame she gives you, but you could have ordered it, and if you have time to wait, after a couple months you will get her patterns. Mary Alcorn. So over here, I think it's 1/1. I did order the Swarsafin. Okay, so because I got the kit, so 1/1 you have to do with the hand-dyed floss, with the cotton floss. But I do think I'm gonna use the specialty one. And yeah, because it's 46 count needle and flax. That's a beautiful fabric. My accent is coming off and I'm tired. And it comes with I think it's called scissor fob or the needle band of floss thing. I got it from that Facebook group. I'm pretty sure I got it, but Hobby House was the shop that was sending it US based customers. Another one of hers, I need to start some. I need to finish some of her designs. She's just too good. Child's Petition. I got the kit with the DMCs. No, I actually got the DMCs and the pattern. She did not have a kit. Some of them, like if it's been available for a while, she has options: 36 count, 40 count, DMCs with the silk, with the hand-dyed floss. But popular ones like MPI ones, they go fast. So if you are not there like this one, I went to her website, the one that I said was exclusive, then I had to wait a year to get it. I went there like 2-3 hours after it became available. They were gone. The only thing I could get it was 40 count needle, no, Fox and Rabbit one. Did I get with the silk? I think I might have got with the DMs. No, hand-dyed. I got it with the hand-dyed floss because the rest were out. Like she had a lot of options with the needle and flax. They were all gone. So this one is Luscious MPIs. I was lucky enough to get it with a 36 count Dunes fiber on the wing. Dune. It's beautiful. And it's gonna be such an easy stitch. I know MPIs are a little bit thinner on 36 count, but they are kind of in my eyes. Oh, this one I kitted myself, but it is available now, so we can all stitch and enjoy all of the birds of the feather. So this is smaller. I can always take a picture and put it in my iBooks, but I think I can use the cheaters and look. So anyways, this one I did kit up, whoa, the needle, 40 count. I know this is needle and flux, and I use every single inch of my fabrics, and I'm very careful with my fabrics, and I kit it up with the code 4 DMCs. I want to start this. This should be easy one, but I have another birds of the feather. After I finish the good things, I will start this. It's gonna be more than 1 hour because this portion is 1 hour, and I have my pretties I'm showing beginning of the video. Queen Sampler design, and I have the Vicky Clayton silks. The fabric, I want to go a little bit darker because it has white flowers. Beautiful. I got through them all. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you for indulging me, going through with me all my past finishes and new starts. I hope you guys like this kind of video, and if you like, subscribe. Let me know what you like, what you want me to stitch more, which one would you rather see me finish, hopefully. And I will see you soon. Until then, bye bye guys.